welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. In the news today, Fubara is the mainstay. If the feedback is positive, then he knows he is moving with his entire team. Who said this? Tambari Gbara. Honorable Tambari Sydney Gbara, the suspended Rivers State Commissioner for Environment, has spoken about the possibility of Governor Siminalayi Fubara joining another political party, specifically the All Progressive Congress (APC). In an interview with News Central TV, Gbara said Governor Fubara is not someone who makes hasty decisions. Instead, he takes his time to think deeply and consult widely before making any major political move. According to Gbara, if the idea of leaving the current party ever comes up, Fubara will first speak with his supporters and other stakeholders across the state. He will not just jump into it. Whereas said he will engage with the people and listen to their opinion. He added that the governor will only consider such a move if the people agree after hearing his reasons. Wara compared this situation to Akwa Ibom State, where politicians were pressured to switch parties, but some refused and chose to resign instead. He stressed that Governor Fubara will never force his team into decisions they are not comfortable with. If the feedback is positive, Wara said, then he knows he is moving with his entire team and with the support of the people of Rivers State. Well, this discussion has to do with the defection galore that is going on, and we've been counting one, two governors now defecting with their team. And for example, the whole of Delta State governor, the former governor, and their all architectures, even in PDP, moved to APC. And also in Akwa Ibom State, even not all the team moved with Team Governor Umo Eno, who also moved to APC. And also we've seen even in the members of the National Assembly Labour Party moving also into APC. And this time around, because of the peculiarity of Governor Sim Fubara's case, who happens to be suspended because of the declaration of state of emergency in his state, there are so many rumors in different quarters that one of the conditions for him to be reinstated as the democratically elected governor is if he decides to also become to All Progressive Congress, the ruling party, after he's been reinstated. But here is an honorable Tambari Sydney Gbara, who happened to be the suspended Rivers State Commissioner for Environment, of course, working with the governor. You might have known the governor for a while, and we also know how he behaves. So he's the one, enlightening the public that Governor Fubara will not just jump to take such a decision, which requires a calculated thinking, really. Because if we look at the likes of Governor Umoeno, who had thorough thinking before he moved, gave his reasons. So anybody who want to defect, of course, must have his particular reasons why they want to do the defection, which is very, very important. You don't just defect because it's the aim thing but it's trending. No. Governor Umo specifically said he knew that the work he has done in Akwa Ibom State is enough to grant him a return ticket even to the state house. But then there is a problem with his current party then at the national level, which happens to be grappling with problems over problems upon problems that at the end of the day they have not been able to settle. And it might even after he went through the 2027 election and he won, the opponent might eventually win through technical grounds in the law court. Maybe, for example, the PDP is fighting the matter of secretary, and the one recognized behind them might not be the one that the PDP, board of trustee or NEC approved. And peradventure, they take it to the court of law, and the court decide to side with the umpire, the INEC. That means all the forms and the signing that were done on the rumors form will have been rendered null and void, and then the judgment will be that the second person who in the race will be declared as winner, because he will have been declared as non-existence at all. These are some of the things that at least transpired that made such a governor to have such thinking. So the same way Ms. Honorable Tambari is saying that Fubara will think deep and is also going to state the obvious before the stakeholders, all his supporters, before he makes such a move. Of course, as a politician, there is no permanent enemy in our country. It's only permanent interest. As long as our interests align, we work together. As soon as our interests refuse to align, we separate. And that's what we have been seeing all over the place. And El-Rufai, who worked with the current president Tinubu, even during his presidential campaign to deliver to him to become the president, had already parted way with the president because it seems as if their interests are not aligning. And we have also been seeing the likes of PDP presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. He is also working with opposition party, probably, and also working with all other opposition members in forming a coalition. Probably their thinking and their aspiration are coming together. If he's able to coalesce, they work together, and that's what we have been saying. So Governor Fubara too should think deep, and he should watch it so as not to derail his own party members and also not to derail his chances of returning in 2027. Because I know for sure that if he eventually survive this one, there's still going to be another onslaught even for him to be the flag bearer again in 2027. He might have to face a lot of challenges. And let's look at it. If peradventure he decided to decamp into APC, and there are people in APC who are also ambitious of becoming governor, how is he going to pacify them to allow him to go for a second term? Because I could remember Magnus Abe had to leave APC and go to the SDP in order for him to, fulfill his own personal ambition of becoming the governor of Rivers State. And there are also other people who also ran on the platform of APC. I remember Tunyi Cole, and all these people are still there, and they may want to still, run in 2027. So Uwara will have to have a serious deep thinking and be able to work out the framework. Peradventure is able to convince these people to allow him to go for a second time, or maybe he might have to go for a settlement to get that done. And you should not also forget that the likes of Tony Okocha and some other people in APC are also threatening tooth and nail, trying to rubbish him and trying to give him some difficult condition before he can, come into the party. Because from previous news, we've been hearing that he has to go and start from the grassroots and register and begin to climb up. But then, being the governor, of course, he should be given the right of first refusal when it comes to trying to go for a second term. That's just the reality. And also, the others who should be able to work with him. So he has a lot of thinkings to do. He has a lot of consultations to also do, because the juggernauts he might meet in APC might be different from the ones even he left in PDP. Who knows that there may be people who are even more difficult than Nyesom Wike. But let's wait and see what will be the outcome when the man is restored to office. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. Thank